Okay, so I went to a trip with a bunch of friends the other day. It was a friend's birthday and we went to her farm. And it's a really nice place. It's a big house. Had like a waterfall next to it, in the middle of nature. And I love nature. I love it. I love staring at trees and just standing next to the waterfall makes me feel at peace. So these friends aren't really my friends. I have like 3 friends there, and it was like 15 people. I only know 3, and I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So I felt a little bit left out, but I am a very observant person. I like to observe my surroundings. I like to observe people, and I notice the amount of drugs and that people were taking, and I thought, okay, that's fine. I used to do this. I don't do it anymore, but this guy seems to be having fun. But it was like only a few hours talking to them and just feeling the vibes that I realized, okay, this is I don't feel comfortable here because I don't know, I don't rely on these people. I don't connect with them. Then I notice how your life changes and how your mindset switches after you change your habits. And I notice how these people were talking about things that wasn't interesting to me. I noticed how these people have a lot of different ambitions from me. I was much more optimistic and more ambitious than them. Them, them. I was more ambitious. I was more ambitious than them, and I noticed how they were actually miserable. They were miserable inside of them. I could notice that, like, they smoke and they drink and they want to change that, but they aren't doing anything to change that. And then I took a look at myself. If I'm doing everything that I can do it with myself, with the life that I got, with the opportunities that I have, then I notice how fucking far we are from what we want. And of course, this is the resistance of our brains that makes us procrastinate and be pessimistic and just waste our times with useless stuff like scrolling or gaming or whatever, or playing Sonic Ultra Racing. And then I just took a hard look at myself, and as I was like in sobriety during the party, I felt a lot of boredom. Then I didn't touch my phone. I didn't touch my phone during the vacation, and I felt a lot of boredom. And it was this boredom that was like a light in my life. I realized how we are avoiding boredom and how the media and the social media wants us to avoid boredom because it is what will change our life. Then I started practicing transcendental meditation. I learned from a David Lynch video, which is a movie director that I really like. And I started feeling more connected with myself. And that's a homework for you that are watching. I want you to start practicing transcendental meditation. Just when you have time and you're feeling bored, just lock your cell phone in a fucking drawer and sit comfortably in a chair. Close your eyes and try thinking about nothing. Just try thinking about nothing. Try to meditate. It's gonna be fucking hard as shit in the first minute, and you're going to think like, man, there's nothing to do. I'm gonna watch a movie. I'm gonna do something in my life. Don't do it. Don't do something with your life, because it's exactly when you don't do anything with your life that you're doing something with your life. That's the example that I'm trying to reach you, because that's going to be different from other people. So just take a time to yourself. During these times, you can pick a journal and write something down, and just write everything that you want to change with your life, everything that you want to do with your life, and everything that you're not doing with the life that you have. And compare this, have this in your mind, and the next steps will be realize how much time you have, your age, how much you can do. And if you actually, we are getting so settled nowadays that we don't realize that we are doing fucking nothing. We are not doing the bare minimum. We start doing something that we want to do, and then we stop. We stop and we distract ourselves with fucking vacations, and we just distract ourselves with everything that are not important. I didn't need a vacation. I was distracted. My friends didn't need another vacation. They were distracted. And that's exactly why they were doing drugs. They were doing drugs to distract their brains, to release false dopamine, to distract themselves for the real life. And when you constantly distract yourself from what's real, guess what? You don't achieve what you want. You are avoiding the reality. So the reality is exactly what you don't want to avoid. The reality is something that you want to jump heads first. And when you notice that, when you actually acknowledge that, and when you feel distant from this empty mind people, you realize what you want, what you have to do. And what you have to do is build a system and be consistent. What the fuck I'm talking about? I'm gonna explain. If you want to be an athlete, and first you acknowledge that you have time to be an athlete, how much hours you have in the day that you can put time into it, then you build a system. First, of course, you fucking every day you need to, for being an athlete, every day you need to sleep at the same time, and you need to wake up at the same time, and you need to do the shit every day. That's consistency, that's boring, that's routine. First, build a routine. I need to do this from 5 a.m. to whatever fuck p.m. That's it. You have a routine that you're going to follow it every day because you trust yourself, and you deserve the result that's gonna come along, and there will be a lot of results. I'm talking, if you do this for a year, build a routine and build a system. When I'm talking about system, I'm talking about don't just do the same things every day. If you want to achieve something big, don't do the same things every day, because the results will remain the same. You need to do what you need to see and study and realize what you're doing wrong and do it differently and do it right. So you need to study, you need to build a system, you need to build a routine. You need to be better every day than tomorrow. Than yesterday. You need to be better than yesterday, tomorrow. So you do this, and then the next part, it's what's hard and what most people skip, and that's the delusional belief in yourself. I always believed in that. The best achievements that I have in my entire life was because I was doing what I had to do, and I would just believe in it, that blindly, that it will work, I know it will work. And that's the key. You need to do it every day, and you for how long I need to do this until it works. Because someday it will work, someday you will become what you want to become. But you need to do all this shit, which most people don't want to do, because of course it's a lot easier to watch Netflix and watch a video of Sonic All-Star Racing and to use drugs and go on vacation. It's easier than waking up 5 a.m. and doing whatever the fuck you need to do and grab yourself by the balls and just fucking do it already for years and for months and for days and for how long it takes. It's easier, but guess what? The fucking drug teenager scrolling on TikTok in the next 10 years, he will have to work, he will have to do shit that he doesn't want to do. And he will live a meaningless life. And he will not be remembered. And we want to be fucking remembered. And we want to be happy with yourself. And this person is going to die alone, unhappy with her fucking self. So if you want more to your life, you need to be more. Guess what, motherfucker? You actually need to do something. If you want to be a fucking badass, you need to act like a fucking badass. If you want to be rich, guess what? You need to make the fucking money. And everyone can make the fucking money. But the fucking money only comes with hard work and smart work and consistency and delusional belief. But we all can do it. We are just too lazy and we don't have the courage to start, and we always leave it to tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes because we're never doing it. Because if you want to do something, you do it now. If you're hungry, you go and you go fucking eat it. If you're bored, you go scroll on TikTok. All the things we can do it now. So we have to do whatever we have to actually fucking do it now too. And that's it. I was in this waterfall and I was just standing there without my phone, without distractions, and I was talking to myself. Because I fucking talk to myself now. It's like I'm a crazy person. But guess what? It works. Because you need to be your best fucking friend. Because we are all we got. You need to realize you have a girlfriend, great. You have a sister, you have parents, great. But these people can't change your life. Only you can change your life. And it's up to you if you're going to actually change your life or if you're just going to want to change your life. And be a dreamer without a fucking doer inside of you. No, it's not going to fucking fly, man. It's really not. Just try building a routine, a system, and having belief in yourself for 1 year. 1 fucking year. You're going to be doing... Bro, if you can focus 1 hour a day on something that you actually want to do, if it's being a screenwriter, an athlete, if you focus 1 hour a day, you're going to be ahead of 95% of people. But we don't want to be ahead of 95%. We want to be ahead of 100%. So that's the... No, I'm just handing out to you. Why you want... I'm just handing out to you. All you have to do. It's up to you if you do it or not. But test it. Try doing it, you know. But embrace boredom. Try transcendental meditation. You're going to be more in peace with yourself. And you can going to regulate your dopamine levels. They're all fucked up. Your attention span, that's all fucked up. You're going to be different from other people. And guess what? You're going to feel excluded. Like a freak. Like I felt in the fucking vacation. Because you're not going to rely on them anymore. You're going to rely on your fucking self. And it's gonna be lonely at first. But then you're going to see that. You're going to be the best version of yourself. Even if it's lonely at first and hard. Someday you'll find some crazy ass motherfucker like you. And going to be 2 best versions of themselves. So Okay, that's it for today. Take care.